Hey everybody, welcome to episode 28 of the AFK Hour Podcast. I'm your host, Jay Lucio, and today we have Nabjer
Yo, yo, yo.
and Eddie, also known as Cudimeloluda.
Cudimeloluda. It happens all
Yes.
the time, dude. Happens all the time. But yeah, I just like that name. That's the name I've had forever.
Yeah, it's definitely a very unique name. I really like your name, but it's a tongue twister for me. I can't even say stream key properly. Everyone thinks I say stinky. So like I can't, so I have to be very I need to pronunciate better. But yeah. Before we begin, I just wanted to announce that our Extra Life charity fundraiser has officially ended, and we're able to raise $750, which is fucking amazing. So thank you for all you guys who donated, hanged out with us during our charity streams. Overall, we were amazed by the community support, and we didn't think we were gonna make 750. Like, that's crazy. What do you think,
everyone?
Dude? That's crazy, dude. Congrats. Good job, guys.
Nice. Yeah, like I think we didn't expect that at all. I think we talked about this before, but we thought at the very beginning.
What were y'all expecting?
Well, we were expecting $100. That was like the max that I was expecting. But then like slowly over time, well, like because I thought $100 was gonna be like 2-3 weeks in, and then it took like less than a week, I think, right, George, to get $100.
I think after our first stream, we were like at 60, and the second stream we got to 112, I think.
So congrats. Yeah, that's awesome. Congrats, guys.
Thanks. So, yeah, I think it was crazy.
For a good cause, dude. It's for a good cause. Anything good.
Definitely.
This world has enough dirty in it.
That's very true. Well, what does Logic say? At the very, like, it's peace, love, and positivity.
Yeah, that's peace, love, and positivity. Yeah. Huge Logic fan. Oh yeah, let me show. It's got to show the no pressure part, bro. It's got to show the no pressure part.
Hell yeah, brother. But yeah, like we were saying, like we didn't think we were gonna get 750. So thank you everyone that's been hanging out with us and donating. And yeah, this is our first time doing something like this. We're probably gonna more than likely we're gonna do it next year again. And hopefully we smash the record, 750. That's our record right now. So we're going to do our best to do that. So today we have a guest. Welcome to the show. He's the founder of a local esports team called Team Element. And he's trying to create a community that for gamers of Laredo. You can find him. You can find Cuddy being active on Streamers of Laredo or on his streams at twitch.tv XX Cudimeloluda XX. That's a stream. It's Twitch. So
yeah, bro. Yeah, Cudimeloluda. You could just say Eddie, bro. It's all right.
Eddie. Okay.
But that's what that's my username that I've always used for like a real long time. So yeah. Since the Halo days, back when Xbox on our Xbox 360. Halo what? Halo 3. Yeah. Halo 3. Yeah, Halo 3. That was real toxic too. Those game chats.
Dude, hell yeah.
But they were fun.
That was a really good game though.
I was always quiet. I was never good at. I'm not good at telling off people, so I was always quiet. But it was fun to listen to. I'll tell you that.
It was so funny because like I guess like that was like the first online game I played, Halo 3, and I would just hear like little kids talking shit to like grown ass adults, and the adults would be like, "Fuck you, little kid." I'm like, "A la madre," and me being a little kid too, I was just like, "Whoa, this is so much fun."
I remember one time some guy was like, "Bro, we were just playing, and I think it was a Slayer, but it was everybody versus everybody, right? Free for all. And this guy was just wrecking the whole lobby, and he was telling this one kid, he was telling basically all of us, "Hey, yo, everybody, I want y'all to eject the disc, take it out, burn it, and never play this goddamn game ever again." I was like, "God damn, bro!" Like he was all he wrecked us all. He wrecked us all. Talking about Halo, now we're on the subject. I don't want to forget. I mentioned this. Dude, the Halo scene. I can't wait for Infinite to come out. The Halo scene's gonna grow. You guys think they're gonna come out with a battle royale? I don't know. I kind of hope they do, just because it's the trend. But you think they'll do it? I don't think so, right? What do y'all think? I don't know, like the insights. I don't know the insights, so I have no idea if they will or they won't.
I don't think they will, considering all the changes that they're doing to their game right now. I don't know if they I don't know if it was part of the works, then they will. But if it was not part of like what they already had scheduled on, they definitely don't have time to be making a battle royale with all the like shit they got on their. Because you know how they had to push back their release date, and I think it's till what, next year now.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah. Well, next year's already coming,
but is that because of COVID? Like, is that because of like the whole COVID thing, or do you know?
Nah, whenever it got released, a lot of, well, not released, sorry. Whenever they did the trailer preview on their like Xbox, their new Xbox showcase, whatever, I forget what they call it.
Yeah.
But they got a lot of shit for how it looked. And so then they had to go back and be like, yo, we thought about this and we're gonna make it better. So just give us some time.
So you like know the insights. That's crazy. Like I don't know all that stuff, but that's crazy. I'm just a gamer, dude, and I just like playing games, and I just wish for things to happen, and I just hope they happen. They better happen. That'd be just so cool. But yeah, what were you talking about?
We're talking about Halo Infinite.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Halo Infinite for sure. So Halo Infinite, do you guys think? Did y'all play all 1, 2, and 3?
I personally played all the Halos, yes, and I also have the Halo Master Chief Collection.
Oh shoot! Okay, did you play Reach?
Yeah, I played Reach too when it came out. That was like high school.
Because I played 1, 2, and 3. I did not play Reach. I did not play Halo Wars. I don't know if y'all played that one. I never played Halo War. I didn't play that one. That one looked way too complicated for me at the beginning. And then they made another one. What was next? It was Halo ODST, bro. That one, I played it. I was not a fan of it. But the one that I loved the most, the one when I was super hooked, was Halo 3. That one was like to me the best one for sure. But I don't think Infinite will come close to that, honestly, because the times are different. Excuse me, the times are different. But I hope they just do a good job. I want battle royale. That's honestly that's what I want, because that's the trend. That's the trend, bro. Like that's the freaking trend right now. Battle royale. Everybody plays battle royale, and that's like multiplayer is fun though. Like Rogue Company and Rainbow R6, or even Search and Destroy. But yeah.
Like I would agree with you with all the Halo stuff. But for Halo Infinite, like I feel like 343, they're a good company and it's a passion project for them. But they got so much backlash from the trailers in the Xbox 3 conference, like Xbox whatever, the new release. And then they basically did a Sonic. They like, because you know how Sonic came out, the trailer, they're like, oh, what is this Sonic? This is trash Sonic. And then they're like, oh, we're sorry, JKLOL, we're gonna fix Sonic. And then like a week later, they put out like a trailer for the new Sonic.
Yo, so that's so funny, that whole Sonic mix-up. That's so messed up, bro. They should, I don't know why they thought of that the first time. I was like, bro, just leave it the normal. See what, because people look at that and they're like, what the hell is that? Like, is that really Sonic?
It's insane. Like, who designed it? And they're like, you know what? This looks exactly like Sonic. We're gonna keep it like this.
We're gonna go with this. Like, we're gonna get this. This is gonna be great. The kids are gonna love it. Nah, dude, that thing looked nasty. That thing looked scary to me.
From a nightmare, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, 343, basically it happened like what happened with Sonic. There's like, oh fuck, the community hates us. We don't want to start off with the wrong foot, so we're gonna go back to design and redesign everything, all the models. But I don't know if this is a good move, because the game was supposed to be coming out. It's already supposed to be out. It was supposed to be game release, once the console launched, the game was supposed to be released as well. So everyone would be playing right now Halo. But usually, whenever games get delayed, there's two things happen. One is that people are like, "Oh, this game's gonna be hype, blah blah blah." Like, I'm excited for this. And then the other spectrum would be like, "Oh, well, this game's getting delayed, so that means it's not ready. So fuck them. They fucked up the deadline." So for me personally, I'm in the middle ground. I'm just like, because I'm a huge Halo fanboy. So I'm just like, please, oh god, I want this game to be good. Like, I want it to be good.
All right. As a huge Halo fanboy, how do you want the game to like? I want you to tell me like, how do you want the game to be? Like, do you want? Okay, let me answer this question first. Do you want battle royale?
Do I want in Halo? I want it to be featured in it. I don't want it to be the center point of it. If that makes sense.
Yes, I agree with that. I'm not like completely wipe out the campaign, because the campaign is what made the game. You know, like I don't want to wipe that out. But if they can just add battle royale onto Halo, I will stop probably playing, because I'm in a rotation right now. I play like my older brother says, I'm in a rotation. The main battle royales I play is Fortnite, Apex, and I want to say COD. Yeah, COD for sure. But if that happens, if Halo makes a battle royale, sayonara COD, and thank you. My SSD will thank me, by the way, if I were to do that. So I hope it's just not a huge file. Also Halo, that's another thing, because I'm alright on storage, but you want to just save as much as you can. But
well, especially Call of Duty. Call of Duty is like a 250 download.
That's another reason I hate Call of Duty. Way too big. That's why
they're a small company, you know. They can't make optimized games.
I don't understand that. But yeah, dude, I don't understand why it's a good game. It's not. I was telling you earlier, it's not a bad game. It's a good game. It's just too slow for my liking. The thing is that, like, you gotta find a way to make that smaller, dude. Why you killing my SSD, dude? You're killing my memory.
Yeah, dude, you're preaching to the choir. Nick fucking hates that too. He's just like 250 gig download. What am I? Like, he gets all angry about that.
Hell yeah, me too. I get pretty riled up about it. Just kidding. But yeah, dude, like it's just so frustrating, because it's a good game. I get it's a huge map too. It does have a lot of stuff. But that's another reason why I don't play it, because it saves. I can play other games. I can save that space to play other games. When I did that, I started playing Valorant. Valorant was dope. Valorant's a pretty fun game. Now I don't have Valorant anymore, because now I have COD. So, except I don't have multiplayer. I just have Warzone. Even Warzone's like 77. I think it's like 78 gigs. I don't know. I think I just downloaded. But I hope Halo is able to have a battle royale, because that'd be so dope. I think that would be fun. I mean, especially I don't know if I'm a fanboy, but I loved Halo as a kid, and I played a lot of Halo 3, Halo 2, and Halo 1. But if they had a battle royale, especially now that it's a trend, imagine the type of. I mean, I would buy it. I'd buy it to play battle royale. I'd buy it, and that's that. I'm pretty picky. I didn't want to buy Cold War. I don't buy every COD game either. So I'm like pretty, and that's another reason why I like Apex over COD. Well, even though Warzone's free, right? But Apex is free, so it's like pros and cons, type of thing.
Okay, well, I mean, what's your favorite battle royale game of all time? From all. Oh, you don't know?
I like them all, dude.
You like them all?
It's because Fortnite's good. I would say it's a tie between Fortnite and Apex. That's probably my main two games, Fortnite and Apex. Because I've had so much fun playing Fortnite. Apex is just like an adrenaline rush to me. That's how I guess I see it. Even though I suck, I'm not good at both games, right? Like I'm not good, but I have fun playing them. They're fun games. But Fortnite, it's just so. I mean, Apex too, but Apex, if you have a team that communicates and everybody's like on the same page, you can win, even if you're facing off like one of the best teams. But everybody just has to be on point. Sometimes you just out of luck, right? Like any game. But what's so frustrating about Fortnite is that they added an incentive to the game to win free money. If you're good enough, you win free money. And I think that's just crazy, and that's why people go so ham, especially these kids go so ham, because they've already gave out life-changing money, so that's why it's so sweaty. Apex is trying to do the same thing, but it doesn't have that much money. But I think that's fun. Like that's something that I wish can grow, and like another thing with that it's also what I want in Laredo, create like a academy or something, just grow esports, dude. Just grow it, mate. Watch it grow. That's what I want. There's a kid, I don't know if y'all know about the kid from Laredo that went to the finals of Fortnite duos.
Oh, I didn't know that. How did you
Well, okay, well, I don't know if he's from Laredo, to be honest. I don't know if he's from Laredo, but he's a Fortnite player, and he won 15th in New York City. When they went to New York, they flew him out, and he won 100 grand with his partner, so he got 50 grand out of that. Yeah.
For Fortnite, damn.
Yeah, like he and like he started winning money. He just started winning money, and just playing Fortnite. He's really, really good. I remember when nobody knew about him, bro. Nobody knew about him, and I was watching his the videos. They weren't like obviously the best edited videos, but like they were videos. But you would see him play, and I was like, damn, this kid's fast. Like, holy shit. Like, you can see. And anyways, he ended up, he blew up, and now he lives, I think he lives in Virginia because of the ping situation, the Fortnite ping situation, because now there's servers over there. There's no like central server, there's a east server. So he moved over there for the ping because he's a competitive player. Like, he's already signed by LG, Luminosity Gaming. Like, he's making,
nice.
yeah. And I got to meet him too. That's pretty dope. It was pretty. I did meet him once.
I think it's interesting how, like, when we were growing up, people were just like, oh, video games are just a waste of time, don't play them, it's a bunch of losers that play that. But now there are people, like parents that grown up with video games, or I guess the new gen parents, they're just like, oh, my kids could potentially have a career off this, so they've encouraged them sometimes. Some parents do, but it's just way different now. It's really interesting to me.
Yeah, I mean, whenever Ninja like won, or when Ninja, like when Fortnite popped, right? Ninja was streaming everything, and then they did like what the World Finals or whatever the hell they called it for Fortnite, and all the kids were watching. Then I feel like after that, there's at least a lot of stuff in social media that parents were like telling like their kids like, I bought you this whole setup and you can get like pro, like, and you can go play with the big kids. So now you just gotta play video games.
And the thing about that too also is like, a lot. Well, at least for my experience, like I don't know a lot of people, at least in Laredo. I'm talking about like Laredo. Like not everybody buys console, and it's a good thing. Like I remember when I was first buying console, or playing console. When I was playing console, I didn't know about the frames and all those little advantages that make you literally a pro. You need to have those little advantages in order for you to be a pro, such as the refresh rates and the GPUs and all that technical stuff. Like, and that's what I kind of want to like have everybody know. Like, that's why I made what I made, the Streamers of Laredo, so everybody kind of grows, and it has been, which is kind of cool, which is dope. I mean, I'm not saying it's like bad or whatever, but I just want it to be, I think after COVID it'll get a lot bigger, because then I'll be able to go places and have like streamer meetups like I was before, right before this whole thing went down. And I think people were into it. Like, people are into it. It's a great idea. It's awesome. I remember I created it because I knew it was going to be a good idea, and Laredo's always behind on stuff. So I saw what was coming. And I was like, oh shit, dude, like this is a good idea. And it's something that I fucking love. Like, it's dope, like, to have fun, like, and just stream and just get to know people. Graphic design is hard. I'm learning graphic design, learning all that stuff. Like, I love, because you're just messing with computers. And it's a critical thinking, and that's what I like about it. Right now I'm learning After Effects. I'm learning After Effects right now, so that's pretty tough. I just learned how to make a 3D cube, so I'm all excited. Like, it's like baby steps, I made some stuff. So, but yeah, dude.
Yeah, I mean, like, computers make a big difference in terms of how your game is played.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of people are buying, like, I mean, the prices of consoles are pretty much getting, I mean, there's still like the cost of a low-level computer.
That's the only bad thing about it, that it is a little bit expensive. But there's a wave coming, like later on it's gonna get bigger. Like this whole thing is gonna get even more bigger, and like I just feel that Laredo is always behind. So like if I can help it advance, like I'm gonna try. And people don't. I mean, people are always gonna do whatever they want, right? And I don't have any resources like other people from out of town may have and stuff. Like that's the thing that I don't have. So I'm just, and I'm a father too, dude. So I don't let this stuff stress me out either. Don't think like I let it stress me out, but I do think about it, but because I love what I have here at home, and it's awesome. I mean, I have an at-home job, so that's pretty fun. And I just wish people, the more I can expose it, the better for everybody here in Laredo. That's just really that's all I'm trying to do. That's really all I'm trying to do. And eventually, if one person, I don't know if he's from Laredo. The kid Slacks. I don't know if he's from Laredo. I don't know where he's from. But I met him here in Laredo when he had already won his championship. Like he asked for my advice, and I actually went to his home. I bought him a $3,000 computer right in front of him. Like I told him the specs and everything. Yeah, like remember, he's a good kid. He's an awesome kid. He's already places, dude. He's already places, and I'm just hoping if he comes back down, he brings the resources that he had from over there back down here to Laredo, because that would also help push the, just gaming. Just let it be a thing. Let people make YouTube videos. Let people content create. That's all I'm trying to do. Just let everybody know that, look, this is a thing. These are resources. If you need help, like I can help you. If you can do it yourself, Simon, go for it. If not, I can help you. Like that's all. That's the only reason like I made it also, and because I saw the wave coming, and just for people to have a place to hang out too and network mainly, which is cool, and I have fun doing it. Like people, of course, will put, it's Laredo. People will put their stupid things on the page and stuff, of course.
Yeah.
But I love my people, bro. This is where I'm from. This is where I lived my whole entire life. My 26 is gonna be, or 27 years. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean we're all from Laredo, right? And
are we all from Laredo, really?
Yeah, we're all from Laredo. And I know 8 years ago when we did iNation, we were trying to do the same thing that you were doing. So we were 18 years old, and we were doing tournaments. And
dude, I wish I would have met y'all. What year was that?
2012. That's when we first started our original group. What's up?
We're all around the same age, aren't we?
Yeah, we're all around the same age.
Yeah,
and
I think we're younger. I don't know why.
I
don't know.
It's the hair,
It's the hair.
The
yeah.
hair. Yeah.
Okay, don't give me shit. No. But yeah, like 8 years ago, we wanted the same. We had the same vision as you did, but we were in college, we were in relationships, and 18-year-old us weren't able to manage that properly. But I feel like now that we're older and a little bit wiser, very little bit wiser, I feel like we're able to
love doing this, bro. Like I just feel like this is just gonna be a part of our lives, and it's something fun to do, and it's just just make friends, make memories. That's all. That's what life is about. And I don't know if that's the way it makes me happy, and it's something that we can all do. Shit makes us all happy, and like, why not, right? But life happens, does happen too, and I just know that I have a family too. So, and I enjoy that, to be able to enjoy this, for my wife to let me, bro. Bro, I don't understand. Like, my wife loves me. Like, she loves me, and I love her too, of course. And for her to let me do this, I think it's awesome too. And we have 2 kids, which is pretty cool too. And I just want it to grow. Like, I just want it to grow, and it really is. And then not just in Laredo, like also expand. Eventually people, it's gonna reach out, right? It's gonna reach out.
Yeah. So the way that you should do it is like you do it locally, and then you expand it to regionally, and then statewide, and then eventually the whole whatever, right? But but mainly you're focusing in Laredo, which is really cool. And like, I wish we did that when we were 8 years ago, right? Like, because
it's like a I'm how do you say it? I wish I had a saying for this, because it's here in Laredo, it is, but it's
yeah,
not
I
gonna
agree.
hit like it is like in San Antonio or Austin, or it's not gonna hit like that, which is fine. I'm happy with that because I I'm just this is where I live, and I'm able to like manage like what's going on here. Oh, sorry, I dropped my mic. Like what's going on here. It's nothing too crazy, you know. It's fun. It's fun. And if it gets big, then that's when I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna go with my family. I'm sorry, like y'all. I mean, if y'all need help, like I can, I can work or whatever, you know what I mean. But like that's just like me thinking like ahead and stuff. If it were
Mhm.
to. But that's I my main priority is my family too. Like I need to make sure my family is like good too. But I love being able to do this as a hobby, So, and it's an amazing hobby. It's so much fun to talk about music, sports, and games. That's what is really nice about it. I like to talk about like all that stuff, and to get like, I know it might not be me, like let's say someone gets really popular or whatever, like, I'm just saying, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that I was able to just hopefully put that seed in their head, like kind of like, dude, I should start doing this, or that kind of like a chain reaction, like, okay, now I know about this, I'm gonna teach this person this, and it keeps on going. And that's kind of like, I'm already happy, like of what I've already done. Like when it's not necessarily me, right, either, right? It's like everybody. But the fact that everybody's able to come to a place, at least in my hometown, and like I get to make friends with people that I know here. I didn't know both of y'all were from Laredo. I didn't
Yeah,
know
like
that.
mostly all the people from Save Point are from Laredo, and the
That
rest
is
are
Yeah,
true.
scattered.
yeah. I knew some of them. I just didn't know who. That's why, because I haven't officially like met y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, um, I just think what I'm doing is pretty fun, and I'm glad. I thank God that I'm able to do it.
So
Yeah, have
you,
you ever heard of Sikatsu before?
Oh yeah, of course, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, so Sikatsu, Chui, the owner of Sikatsu, I believe, like when we had iNation back in the day, he would go to our
He's
tournaments,
awesome,
and
dude.
at least,
He's fucking awesome.
yeah, and I like to believe that at least we sparked, because we were gonna do what he did, except we didn't have money,
yeah,
and we didn't have time to do it, and some other stuff that happened. But anyways, uh, I like to believe like we helped him get off like, hey, maybe I should do this, because that's like literally what he builds, what we
Yeah.
wanted to build, except ours was gonna be somewhat different. At least how
yeah,
it looks and stuff.
like gaming
But
like centered, because this is like card game centered.
Yeah.
When that.
yeah,
Yeah, dude. Because I remember that because I didn't know about y'all. I found out about iGation naming, till I heard about SafePoint. So when I heard about SafePoint, that's kind of like I had heard of I had seen y'all's podcast. That's when y'all talked about it, and that's when I found out about iGation naming. I had put it on Facebook and stuff, and I saw the photos and everything of all the tournaments. I was like, dude,
Yeah.
the hell, bro, this is lit. I wish when I was 18, I was with y'all, bro, for real. Because when I was 18, I was wasting my life. That's all I'm gonna say. I was wasting my life.
it was so fucking chaotic because like we were trying to set up these tournaments and like we weren't really organized. So I would be like, "Hey, bro, do you have the consoles? Oh yeah, I got it. Do you have a console? Okay, no,
That's
I don't
the
have
beauty
it."
of it, bro. That's the beauty of it. Like you gotta get shit done, Like, hey,
Yeah,
hey, boom, boom. And plus I've done tournaments here too in Laredo, but I did them at Extreme VR. That place unfortunately closed down. And then I was gonna move to Sekatsu. I was gonna start doing them at Sekatsu. I was already talking to Chewy, and he's like, "Bro, yes, I'm down." I'm like, "Simon, let's do it." And the whole COVID thing happened. But I did get to hold streamer meeting, or stream. I forgot what it was called. It was a meeting there at Sekatsu, which was dope. I still have like
yeah,
the sign-in sheets of everybody that came in.
and
Um, we had some pizza, and I was also talking to Second and Charles to see if we can have host some there. But the whole COVID, that's when also the whole COVID thing happened. I was already
yeah.
working on a flyer and everything. But yeah, seen y'all iNation Gaming. Y'all were doing tournaments, bro. Oh man, dude, the time I wasted, bro. Y'all don't understand. We'll talk about this at another time. But the time I wasted, bro. The time I wasted, I could have been with y'all, fucking helping and shit. That'd been so dope. And would y'all do Smash, right? Smash tournament?
We did Smash tournaments. We did Call of Duty tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
We did FIFA. We tried FIFA. We tried Mortal Kombat a couple times, but
FIFA, bro. FIFA. I know some FIFA players, bro. Some pretty good FIFA players. I want this whole thing to be over, dude. Because I get excited, dude. Like when I would have them tournaments and stuff, like. And thanks to the help that everybody that helped me, the VR, I did a few. I can't remember how many right now, but I did Fortnite, I did Apex, I did COD, we did Search and Destroy, but I can't remember how many. We did several of them, and they also do like a little parade event thing, and I was promoting Team Element too. It's like what are they called, where they promote like small businesses and stuff. And they have a bunch of different booths, and you could like take pictures. And I made these bracelets. Like I had these bracelets done. It says Team Element. It was so much fun, man. But yeah. It was it's pretty cool. Like making tournaments, just getting everybody involved, just getting everybody into it. Like, yeah, I already know my people. That's why. Oh, that's another thing I was saying. Like, yeah, it's gonna be a thing here, like the gaming community. But it's not going to be as big as other places, but it's because of like you were saying earlier, Lucio, I'm sorry, George.
No, it's fine.
That gaming back then, gaming was looked at, and it still is here especially here in our culture.
It's the Hispanic culture, honestly.
Nunca te vas, it's not gonna amount to anything. That's a saying that my mom used to tell me in Spanish. I suck at Spanish. Sometimes I try, but I know some Spanish, but like I stumble on words and stuff. But I can speak it. But anyways, but my mom would tell me like it's never gonna amount to anything, and I'd be playing my 64, playing Smash Bros. Donkey Kong. Yeah, I mean, and she, I'm just glad I'm able to do a little something. Like it's nothing, and how y'all started. Like I didn't know about y'all, but when I found out, like it just gave me like, oh crap, like it's awesome to know that somebody else had already done this. Like that's good. Like and there, it's just spreading out like that also, like the whole gaming thing. And it's really nice. Dude, I wish I would have been with y'all though, for real.
Well, we definitely needed the helping hand back in the day.
I didn't know that. I didn't know we were the same age, bro. I didn't know that. I thought y'all were younger.
Nah.
But we did learn a lot, and I mean, this is also like a huge shout out also to Chewy that keeps running the Sekatsu store, and I don't know if he opened a second one or was gonna open a second one and was thinking about a third one or something like that.
Yeah, he had to move from where he was, I think, and he found another spot. I think he already said, but I don't know if he's open or not.
Yeah, right now I hope. Well, the only bad thing is that right now he probably still has to pay for rent, so I hope that's still going well, because I think he does have his online store where people can buy stuff, so that's hopefully giving him a little bit of revenue to keep afloat. Because I don't know how, at least when we had done the math back in the day, it was expensive just to even have the place open because rent.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking about Sekatsu. Remember when I went, I played that Dragon Ball Z card game? I love Dragon Ball Z, by the way. Dude, that game. Have y'all ever tried that game? No, the card game.
No, I've never played that game.
Are you into card games or no?
I am into card games, but more virtually. I like playing a lot of Hearthstone. I fucking love Hearthstone.
Oh, Hearthstone. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. But yeah, dude. Totally lost what I was gonna say.
when we first started, Dragon Ball Z. But when we started, there was like, at least what I was aware of, there was like really not a scene, and we were like the first people that did like tournaments IRL, other than the Gauntlet. I don't know if you remember the Gauntlet. Like it was an old store that people would go, and it was like basically a computer cafe bar or whatever.
I think I found that about that when I saw, because y'all did with iNation.
Yeah, that was back in the iNation. Like
but it didn't exist when I searched it up. Like it didn't exist.
Right? Yeah, it died pretty fast.
It died like it was there for like a year, and then the Gauntlet died. And then we're just like, well, we want to do tournaments, but we don't have anywhere else to do it. I guess we'll do it ourselves. And then that's when I got in contact with the the Comic-Con, the South Texas Collectors Expo. And I was just like, hey, we're a brand new group. Will you allow us to do tournaments for y'all? And they're like, oh yeah, you guys are more than welcome to tournaments, blah, blah. You guys get this, blah, blah. And then at the very end, after, because we did like at least 3 or 4 for them. And the last one, they were moving to the LEA for the first time. And they were trying to screw us over. And this is one of the reasons why we stopped doing tournaments. Because like they're charging us like $1,000 to do a tournament for them, and we don't make any money from these tournaments. Like we make maybe at most, we only made like $100, and that's because we had like people all over Texas come to our tournament and Mexico, and like we made money from selling candy, like super Mexican chapito, like.
Por los chiclets.
Yeah, like, pretty much, right?
And that's the only
we got
time
people from Dallas and Monterrey, Mexico come to our tournament. Like it was pretty dope.
Bro, that's crazy. See, that's something I would like to have. I don't think I've ever had anybody from out of town. Like the tournaments were all just locally here, but that's dope, dude. Like to bring people from out of town, that's nuts. That'd be nuts. And no wonder they were charging y'all probably. But that's another thing that's really tough. Like when it comes to the business part, bro. Because like it depends on the venue and all that stuff. Like that stuff gets into it. And I think in the podcast y'all were saying that, you know, you wish you would have known all that stuff, you know, before, you know, doing all that what y'all did.
Like we felt like we were bringing business to STCE because these people were not going to come other than because of the tournament, right? So we were giving them a lot of business because they had girlfriends or relatives. They would come and watch, and they all had to get a wristband to be part, like to watch, right? And that money, the wristband, wasn't our money. It goes to the South Texas Collectors Expo. That they get the money, right? So then when they're doing the LEA, or I don't know what's called now. I think it's the Sam's Energy Arena now.
Same.
So when they moved it over there, they're just like, oh, this is the first year. Is iNation down to do the tournament? And I was like, yeah, we're down. And it's like, how much will it cost? And they're like, $1,000 because of the tables and the room that you get. And I'm just like, I don't know about that. Like we don't have any money.
You have money or what?
Yeah. And we thought it was really unfair. And then like fortunately, I was friends with some of the vendors there, so I would ask them, oh, how much are they charging you for the table? And they're like, oh, $200. I'm just like, why the fuck are they charging us $1,000 and they're only going to give us 2 tables? Why? That makes no fucking sense. So we were just like, okay, whatever. We're not going to do this tournament. And at that time, we were in contacts with another person that we were going to potentially open the store with them. Like because we wanted to do like tournaments and we're going to sponsor them and whatever. Or they're going to sponsor us and we'd be hosting these tournaments. But we felt like we got backstabbed at the end because that person never notified us that he opened the store. And because we were supposed to do a
joint partnership.
Yeah. And then we found all this out on Facebook. So like all this stuff, all the backstabbiness, and we're just like, nah, we're 18 years old. We didn't want to do this no more. Well, we did want to do it, but we were just really deterred, and we were like focused in school and relationships and whatnot.
Yeah.
But like what happened for the LEA thing was that another group started up because those people would come to our tournaments and they would play a bunch of Smash, and then they got in contact with the LEA people and they're like, okay, we could do it for you guys. I don't know if they paid the $1,000, but they did the tournament, and ever since then they started doing those tournaments. And then that's when Chewy Sakatsu popped off from all those people from the LEA, from the STCE, and yeah, I mean, this is like gaming history for Laredo, like I guess. Oh no.
Actually, for real, bro, for real. Like this is nuts, and it's cool. It's nice to say that you're a part of something, you know, and it's pretty cool. And what you guys are now growing with SafePoint is even better. Like that's good. Change is good. There's always going to be change, and that's good. And it's awesome to see, bro. It's fun. It's fun to watch, really. Like it's just a real blessing, honestly, to just see everything grow and just to know that, you know, in your own hometown, you know.
Yeah.
Your own hometown, Laredo.
And you mentioned earlier that if this ever gets big, you would just take a step back from it. Like, what does that mean? Like, gets big, as in what? Like for you, for your.
let's just say, I don't know. Let's just say for whatever reason, just we start doing tournaments, right? And then that it does really well, becomes a business. The whole tournament, just the tournament idea, right? Um, I like where I am right now, So, as far as it being like, if it were to distract me from my family, like if it were to take away that time, and it would take away time, yeah, but like cause problems, then I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? Like, if it's affecting, like, let's say it's stressing me out or whatever, and then it's coming down to my like family and stuff. Like, I'm not doing it.
Work-life balance.
Because I'm not happy. That's really the main reason why, I guess, because I believe in that truly, and so does my wife, and that's why I think that's why we're such a good couple, and we know each other's weaknesses, we know each other's strengths, and we know how to keep each other happy, like, and I think that's important in a relationship.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, like, I love my family way too much to make it hurt my family, and that's not what I want.
Yeah, definitely work-life balance is a very big portion too.
Yeah.
At least for me is important. I personally like to think that everybody has it, but I've met people that don't have it. But that's how they like their life. But
You gotta have that
it-
balance. You gotta have that
Yeah.
balance, dude. You got to. It's hard if you don't have that balance. And family, and the family's always there for you. Those are the people that are always gonna be there for you. So that's why I think it's so important. I mean,
yeah,
because all this is fun, right? Like, I have fun doing it, but if it's hurting me in some way, or if it's like not what I want, then I'm just gonna choose my family over. But I have fun doing it. What I'm doing right now, I'm having fun. That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if it gets big, because something becoming big is not easy. You know what I mean?
That's true.
It's not easy. So let's say if it does get big and it's affecting my family, no chamo, bro. Let's stick with my family, bro. I'll stay. Let's say it has to go out of town or something. Let's say it has to go like to freaking Dallas or whatever. Or if my family's down, cool, right? Like, if my family's down, I'll move. But like, let's say it's causing problems, then that's But like, moving is not a problem. Moving is not really a problem, honestly.
What if
That's
you would
definitely
just were to hire somebody else to do those things instead of, like, let's assume that you're making money.
it's a career,
and then
basically.
you can hire somebody else to do those things that are causing that part, so that you can still be doing what you want to do, except less work. Because that's usually how it goes. You end up creating too much work, so you have to hire people, and you go higher, and you keep moving higher.
Yeah, no, that's very true. I mean, and that's true. But like say if it were to get big, that's the only reason why I were to leave, if it were to cause stress. But yeah, that's actually true. Hire like an intern or something, or like
Yeah.
It's a good idea. I didn't think about that.
As a father of two, do you think you're gonna be encouraging for your daughters to be gamers?
Yes, bro. Of course.
What would you do if they like, no, I don't want this?
I would be a little hurt. I would be a little hurt because I would love to play video games with my daughter. But let's say she wants to be my wife, for example, she wants her to be a dancer, and I'm just like, no. I just like have her just play video games, like just.
You can dance in the video game.
Combine them both. But no, dude. Like, I was just saying. I mean, let's say she wants to be a dancer. I'm just okay. I would be a little hurt that she doesn't like video games. Like, let's say she's just like, I never want to play video games. Like, she has that, I guess, feeling towards them. I'd be a little hurt, but she's not. She's gonna love video games. I bet. She's really good. She had a Switch. It's not broken. It's just that the remotes. And those things are expensive, bro. The Wiimotes or whatever.
Yeah, they're expensive.
They're super expensive. That's why I haven't bought any. But they're like really expensive, especially like now since the pandemic too. like the price had risen too. So
Yeah.
But yeah, and if it were to ever get big, and stress, if it were to stress me out, then that's when, or like bad, because I know stress is normal, like stress is stress, right? Like it's
Yeah.
gonna happen, right? But I'm talking to the point where it affects my family, where like I notice things that are off or whatever. Then yeah, that's the only reason. But stress is stress. Like stress, you're gonna get stressed no matter what you do, and because like I said, when you build something big, or like you had said, when you build something big, it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be, it's gonna take work. It's gonna take work.
Yeah.
But it's like me right now. I'm just enjoying it, just having fun and watching grow. Everybody do their thing, and I see everybody do their thing, which is kind of cool. Like I like it, man. I love it. I love it. I love watching everybody do things. Like I don't, and that's another reason why I don't stream that much either, is because I'm either watching somebody else, or I'm either here at home with my family, or playing Apex. Recently, as of late, I've been more of an Apex. Been playing more Apex, just playing ranked and trying to get like good at it. But it's so hard. And once you get to like a certain level on ranked, right now I'm on platinum. Platinum is hard for me. Like it's silver. It's bronze, silver, gold, and then platinum, diamond, masters, and then Predator for Apex. I think it's like that. But right now I'm on platinum. But it's like hard. At least for me. You need to have a team. You can't just, well, you can queue it with randoms Apex, but you need to be a god at the game. Like Shiv. I don't know who Shiv is, but Shiv is a god, dude. That guy is so good at the game by himself, man. He solo queues all the time. Like I think that's so hard. For me, for Apex, you need to have the 3 people if you're gonna play. But yeah. Totally forgot what we were talking about too. I always trail off, dude. I always trail off.
No, it's all good, man.
I always like talking about everything. It's because I like talking about this too.
Yeah, this is to me. It's very apparent that you're very passionate about this, the whole gaming scene, the trying to get community going, watching people grow. Like you're very passionate about it, which is really awesome.
Yes, dude. Yes, and there's a lot of people, that are doing their own thing, and I like it, dude. Like I love it. I love watching everybody do their thing, like you said. But I wish COVID wasn't here, man. I think it'd be a lot better. We would be able to have meetups. People would be able to see each other. Like doing podcasts like this is a great idea, but sometimes scheduling is hard for people too. That's another thing. Because I tried doing something, and like I tried reaching out, and people were like yes, and then they would like back out. So I'm just like whatever. So then I'm like, I'm gonna focus on other things, and that's when the COD tournament happened, the one that y'all joined, which was pretty dope.
Yeah. It was awesome, man. It didn't go well for us, but it was awesome.
I'm just glad you guys joined. I'm like, I hope these guys want to join. Like, and sure enough, y'all did. I'm like, alright, cool. But yeah, man, I thought that was cool. My friend Alex reached out to me. He's my because I play Warzone with my brother Jerry, and Jerry is friends with Alex, and they've been friends for like a long time. And Alex knows what I do. Like he knows that I'm passionate about it too, and I wanted to watch it grow. And he's like, bro, I have $400. Run a COD tournament for me, like make a flyer and everything, all that stuff, and just promote it, and find teams that you think they're worth of these $400. And I'm just like, okay, cool. Well, he had actually found he was gonna have a team. Dang it was supposed to be 8 teams, right? And I think I actually had to find just 4 teams actually out of but then at the day of the tournament I had to find another 2 teams the day of the tournament, because there were some complications at the end where 2 teams backed out. Even the guy that had put in the money, Alex, his team had backed out too. I don't know why. He just told me last minute, but I was able to find I had like a waiting list type of thing. So luckily I was able to find teams. I just needed confirmation. But sure enough, yeah, that thing was fun, man. I wish, and that's another thing, like I don't have money to spend like crazy either. I have money for Team Element, like I have money saved for Team Element, but that's Team Element. I want to make it an actual business. Like I want to make, and then like just make it a business, make it a legit company. Like watch it grow and stuff. So but it takes work, of course. It takes work.
It does take work.
It takes a lot of work, and it's not just one person either. I know it's just a dream. It's also just a dream that I have, and it's something that I like to hold on to, and it's pretty. I think it's pretty cool. If it ever does happen, if it doesn't, I'm still happy, bro. Like I have my family, and we live in here, we chilling.
Yeah.
My 2 daughters, I think they're in the other room right now. I told them I was gonna do this podcast, so they're in the other room. They're a handful, man. They're a handful. Y'all have kids or no?
I don't have kids now.
Y'all don't have kids?
Nah. That's why we have time doing this. I don't know how you do
Believe me, this all takes up a lot of time. I mean,
yes, work, dude. And then editing and all this stuff. Like, like I would like to make this as short as possible, but I know it wasn't gonna be because I just splurge, and I can tell y'all splurge too, and y'all can go off, and that's kind of what I like, and that's what's kind of cool. Just making friendships, which is cool, and playing games like we were playing COD earlier. Dude, you were going off talking about that. Dude.
Oh,
you're going off. You had 10 kills on that one. On that one, we were 5th place. I think I had 4, but yeah, honestly, I thought we were gonna, like I said, I thought we were gonna die off spawn, dude. I thought we were
gonna die,
and then just like and just die. All right, and then let's run another one. I thought we were gonna run like 4 or 5 games. You only ran 2, dude. And
because those games are long as fuck.
Yeah, they're long. That's kind of why I don't like them. That's kind of why I don't like them, because it takes a while. Like me, like being, you need to be efficient. I like I said earlier, like that's how I see it.
Well, I was trying to make an impression on you, and it worked. Dude,
I mean, if you saw him play that game in the tournament, but in the tournament he sucks at that game because he never plays that game as well. That game had a lot of problems. But give him the game he just played, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and he's substantially better at that game. Substantially.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, dude. And you were moving, dude. I was over here like looking at guns and stuff, and you were just like, let's go over here. I'm like, oh damn, I'm like one of my. That's just positioning us. That's all. And
that's my play style. I'm always on the run. I need to get a better positioning. I'm always vigilant with the circle. Just haul ass.
And that's what I picked up. That's why I was like, dude, I'm sorry, man. I'm just over here looking at guns. that's why I just read it, because I noticed that, dude. Like you were just like ready to go. Let's get ready, get in a good position, and that's how you win Warzone. Honestly, that's the best way you win Warzone. You just gotta position yourself all the time. And really, all battle royales, really, if you know the map well enough. I don't want to learn like all the Warzone map. It's so big.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, she was outside. But yeah, there's, if you know your spots in the map, like where you have to be, where the circle's gonna end, and all that stuff, you have an advantage over anybody.
Yeah.
And the high ground and all that good stuff.
Look, I'm gonna be completely honest. I know you said that you hate this game, but my favorite battle royale is PUBG. I fucking love PUBG. I don't know why, because I guess it was the first battle royale I ever played, and like it was fun, at least for me. So I feel like I got a lot of game sense for battle royales because I played a shit ton of PUBG. I have that's probably like the most hours I ever put in a game on my Steam library. And yeah,
how you like PUBG, bro. I mean, okay. It was one of the first battle royales.
Yeah,
and it got popular, but it's just so slow. That's another thing. It's so slow. Like I don't know. Yeah. I feel like I guess you can say maybe it's more realistic. No, COD is more realistic, I would say. But I don't know. But I don't know. It's just, and then the graphics too. Like that's another thing that kind of like puts me down about it. But I did.
No, that's a real indie company right there. They just like, okay, we're in beta. Yeah, small company.
Yeah, but they did a great job. I mean,
yeah,
like,
definitely.
I don't play a lot of it because I don't, not that when I say I don't like it, I mean it because it's not my, I guess, it's not my type of game, because it's not most of the time I like fast-paced games. That's why, something quick.
Yeah,
that's why. But that's probably like the main reason why, because PUBG also takes a while, does it? How much would it?
PUBG does take a while. But my play style is like I need to drop down in the hottest zone, kill everybody there, or if I die, then I die. But if I kill everyone there, then I'm gonna have a good positioning for late game. So like I just drop down, boom, 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 and yeah, whatever. So
yeah, dude, you had 10 kills, bro. Like that's good. I was like, damn, that's nuts. I thought, like I said, I thought we were just gonna land, get a couple kills, because I'm not that good either. Like I don't know the map. That's the thing. Like you already knew where you were going and stuff.
Yeah,
I didn't know the map, so that's why I was just following. I was right behind you the whole entire time. Following me. Yeah, I didn't wanna get lost, because that's another thing when people play battle royales, and my brother Jerry. Ooh, food. Yes, you are in the camera. That's my wife, Cassie.
Oh, hello, Cassie.
We just got
Hey.
some Chick-fil-A, as you can see.
Oh baby, Chick-fil-A, that's the good shit.
Damn, I'm hungry now. I need to go get some food.
I
I'm
know.
fucking hungry.
I know we gotta end this, boys. I'm about to eat. But yeah, PUBG to me is like really slow, and that's probably like the main reason I don't like it. But I did stream it once. I actually streamed it once when I first started streaming. I streamed maybe a couple of times. I played PUBG because a buddy of mine that was also he was into streaming. I guess he was at the time he was a mod for like famous mixer streamers.
Mhm.
And he would get paid from them. Like, they were pretty good. Like, he was a mod and he would actually get paid and stuff. It wasn't much, right? But it was something he told me. I was like, oh, dude, that's nuts. Anyways, well, he bought me PUBG, and I was like, oh shoot, because he wanted to play PUBG with me. I don't think we ever did. I mean, I still talk to him and stuff, right? I don't think we ever did play PUBG, but that's why I streamed PUBG, because he had bought it from me, and I was like, nah, I gotta play it, bro. And I played a couple games. The only time I got a dub, I don't know if I ever got a dub on computer, but I know I got a dub on mobile. I know I got a dub on mobile for sure. I know for sure I got, like, the first game I popped off for like 7 kills and a chicken dinner, bro.
Yeah.
But
Dude,
it was like bots.
I played against Shroud in one of those in PUBG, and he fucking whipped me, dude. It was bullshit, because like I tell this to the guys, I clipped it and everything, but the clip doesn't exist anymore because he moved over to Mixer and all his shit got deleted. So like, but now he's back on Twitch and still all those clips are deleted. I don't know where I can find it, but there's a clip of me about to kill him. He had a pee touch of health, and like he just turns around with the sniper, boom, like shoots me, and I die. And I'm just like, this is bullshit. This guy's hacking. And ever since then, I'm convinced this Palawe. But yeah, like I played against Tim the Tatman. I don't know if you know him. I played against him on Apex. I killed him. I played with Soda Poppin. I don't know, you know Soda Poppin?
I don't know who that is.
I'm low key flexing. Nah, I'm just kidding. I play with these streamers, but yeah.
That's bad. Dude,
his head is just exploding.
No, let it. It's nice. It's nice to know.
What's it called? I killed Tim the Tatman, but then I think his squad mate. I think that's when Nick Merck. He was playing with him, and he killed me because I killed Tim. And then I was like, nah, but these people are fucking protecting Tim. Get the fuck out. I was so angry, dude. But obviously, you know how I get because like we played a couple games together, and you tell like I'm very focused on the game. Yeah. So when it happens, I say stuff. Obviously, I don't mean the stuff that I say. It's just part of the gaming stuff, you know?
It's very competitive side. Dude, it's your competitive side. There's nothing wrong about that. And that's what gaming is, really. You know, if you come down to it, the competitive side, and that's why it's really, really popular too.
Yeah.
But man, I wish I was a god at every game, man. I want to be so good. But I like watching Shiv, especially on Apex, dude. I don't know if y'all ever seen it, bro, but y'all need to watch that guy. Like, by himself, bro, taking on 3 people, like just jumping and sliding all over the place, getting behind stuff and shooting stuff. Like, that's what I've been, I guess, watching more recently. But I think Apex and Fortnite. I also watch. I've been watching a lot of Tim the Tatman. Also, that guy's so funny, man. No matter what,
he's really funny.
No matter what he plays, like, he's just so funny. My brother watches him mostly, but when he plays COD, right now when he's playing, he hates Fortnite. My brother Jerry, he like despises Fortnite. Do y'all hate Fortnite?
I played Fortnite very little, not that much.
But
I played it a little while. I really liked how. To me, Fortnite is what caused the whole trend to start, because PUBG started it, but they didn't make it as big as Fortnite. Fortnite monetized it like hardcore. And then they even did like Marshmallow Concert, and I don't know who else. But
the content that they just added to the game is just insane, dude, and that's why I love it. Like, I know there's gonna always be changes, and I hate that they took away the pump, like, but I'm always gonna like it because of the content that it brings. Like, it's a fun game, and it brings a lot of like, you know, things you never thought you would see. A virtual concert, bro. That Travis Scott concert, whoever saw it, dude, that was awesome, dude. That was just awesome to watch. Like, and imagine to have more like later, like Logic or like, you know what I mean, like J.
Yeah.
Cole or some, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
People that-
What I will say about the whole Fortnite phenomenon, I think it's very interesting. It was really smart business decision because Fortnite was originally going to be a different game. It was going to be a zombie defense game. Yeah, zombie defense.
Yeah.
And then
world, right?
Yeah, it was just it was like a multiplayer zombie defense game, and like that game flopped because no one wants to play another zombie defense game for like. So they're just like, fuck it, we're gonna.
Save the world.
Huh?
I never played Save the World. Save the World, I never played. I just played the battle royale.
But yeah, like it actually cost money, like to buy Fortnite, because it was a whole different game. And then they're like, you know what? No one's buying our shit. We're gonna change it to battle royale and make it free to play. And all the money we're gonna get is from all the freemium stuff, like the battle pass and stuff like that. So that's when they switched over their business strategy, and then they did this, which was smart. It was really smart because they capitalized.
They're all smart, bro. They're all like in another level. They're like probably like 2-3 years in front of us right now, dude. Like they're somewhere else right now. Like everything that they've done, like. It's just nuts, and how they grew and how I didn't know that they had to change to battle royale in order to make it free. Like, damn.
Yeah, because it was a $60 game, and it was a zombie defense game. And then when PUBG came out, it was in beta, and they released it on Steam for like $25, and people were complaining. They're just like, you know what? We already have all this stuff. Why don't we just make Fortnite into that, a battle royale? And then they did it. They're just like, okay, well, let's get our dev team to do it, and they did it like in a week.
Geniuses.
And they did it. And everything, the rest is history, honestly, because like it popped off right after.
Yeah, dude. Holy hell. And it was, and again it is one of those games that like all these games that literally all these games that these battle royales that I play, is like you get tired of them at some point and you just want to play something else. That's why you kind of rotate.
Yeah.
But like, at least for me, like Fortnite, I get tired of the building, man. I'm not gonna lie, I get tired of it. Like that.
That's the thing that turns me off on it, dude. I fucking don't like the building.
It's like, what are you doing? Yeah. Right, dude. Like, and
that's literally all the pros. They just go.
Dude, yeah, I watched the pro match, and like literally, they're like, okay, I'm gonna build. Do that, and next thing I know, they're fucking 10. They're like, they're up there. I'm just like, what the fuck happened? Like, how the fuck did they do that?
Now, like I was watching. It's because I also like watching Nick 830. I don't know if you guys know who that guy is.
No,
but he's a Fortnite streamer. He's pretty good, and he does this thing. Like, I thought it was crazy. I'm like, this guy is nuts. He does this thing where there's someone behind him, so he's running to circle. The other person is also behind him, and the person's in circle, right? So he's right behind him, and he has to provide cover up top, right? Because he's above him, and also kind of like build on the sides because there's people in front of him in the circle shooting. So people are shooting at him, and they're missing, but I think he hit him a couple times. And this guy is building because he had to build a floor also because he was kind of up high. He was building a floor, and then after he would look down, he would build a ramp, and and then he would also cover the sides. Like, I don't know how he did it, and then he would edit, and then he would like edit like the in front of him, and he was just like, and that's what he was doing because that's how he would provide cover. He wasn't building like a ceiling, right? He was building the ramp to cover him from behind, and he would phase through the ramp, and he would keep on moving and build. I was just like, damn, dude, like this guy's nuts. Like, and that's also what turns me off about the game, the whole building stuff. But it is a fun game, and to play with friends, like, you never know what happens. Someone fall damage is like one of the funniest things too when someone does
yeah,
like, that's so funny. And then me being used to Apex, like where there's no fall damage, like recently I was playing with my brother Rob because of the new season and stuff, and yeah, I died of fall damage because I forgot about that. I hate fall damage, like, but it's a thing. It makes sense. And I forget to build also, like, or like when someone breaks me down and I just fall straight down, like I forget to build like a platform to land on if I'm next to a building.
Yeah.
But Fortnite did definitely start a huge trend. Huge.
It's crazy how things have developed so much for the gaming scene and the esports scene and whatever. It's crazy. You said that you watched Tim the Tatman. Did you watch him get his first dub on Fall Guys?
No, I heard that he was struggling though.
Yeah,
I
he
did
was
not see. I heard that he was struggling, and I was like, why is this even in the news? Like, I even got it because the thing is that, okay, I understand Twitter, for it to come out on Twitter, okay, but I have this app called Smart News on my phone, and it
It was
tells
on
me,
ESPN too. It was on ESPN. I was like,
no
what the
way,
fuck? Yeah, it
really?
was. There's like a gaming section for ESPN, and it gets featured sometimes.
Oh my god. But that guy's big, that's why. But he's funny. But I didn't. And anyways, I didn't find out by Twitter. I found out by that Smart News or something app on my phone. And I'm just like, Tim the Tatman has Tim. It said Tim the Tatman struggling to win his first fall game. And I was just like, what? I'm like, why is this why do I care? Like, but I haven't seen his first win. I haven't. Is it funny or what? Is it hilarious when he wins? How he wins?
Yeah, I mean, he was just really excited. He was just like,
he finally got
it. I won! Oh, yeah! I don't know.
I bet. It took him
all you haters, all you doubters, and stuff like that. You know
how long did it take him? Do y'all know?
It took 7 days, right, Nick?
7 days?
I don't know. It took a long as time. That's all I know. Because freaking Fall Guys Twitter just kept fucking throwing shade on him.
Yeah.
How long did it take y'all?
It took the first day.
I won when I got the game.
Yeah.
It took me like a day or two, or more, or maybe like 3 days.
Well, I think when the game started, like if you got it, at least in my opinion, when you first got it, when it first got released, like the first round of beta keys, I think the game was easier, at least in my opinion. I don't know. Literally, I went in, I was about to win, but I messed up. Second game, I went in and I won, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, we all got keys for the beta. That's why.
Too. Oh, okay, nice. It was a fun game. It was a hell of a fun game. Y'all streamed that too, right? The beta, y'all giving out keys and stuff too. That was that was nice.
We gave out
George did a 24-hour stream.
I don't know, and that's an awesome idea about the whole save point thing. Like everybody has, this person can stream this day, this person can stream that. Having a schedule, which is pretty cool, and kind of helps you also grow, which is amazing.
Yeah,
but streaming for like a long time, 24 hours, bro, are you nuts? I don't think I've ever done that. I think I've streamed. I remember I had like a 12-hour stream one time where I was just playing games. It's just 12-hour stream, but 24 hours, dude. Like I need to sleep, bro.
It shows my commitment to save point, Nick, and
sure it does.
Yeah, that's all. Sure. But I don't think as far as streaming, I don't think I'd be able to. Unless I know I'd be getting paid, at least a decent amount for 24 hours, because sleep is very important. Sleep is very, very important, man.
That's true, yeah. I have to ask, tell us more about Team Element, your esports team on Laredo.
So Team Element right now is not like an official business, but that's what I want to make it to. I want to make it an actual business, with an actual graphic designer and business marketing and all that good stuff. I don't know a lot about it, but I want to learn, and I know. So the whole thing is to motivate people to know more about it. Ever since I started this thing, the Team Element, I've had youngins reach out to me and be like, hey, I want to be a part of this. A lot of them, Fortnite, APEX, and everything. And I have a Discord. And the ones that want to take, I'm pretty passionate about it, as you can tell. And the ones that are willing to listen and they're passionate about it as well. They're young, so I want to tell them, hey, like get into this stuff, like, because I don't know anything about like marketing or all the business stuff. Like I really don't. I mean, I know some things, but I'm not like super into it. But if I can influence them because I've already told them, like, think ahead, dude. Like if this doesn't work out, like you can, at least you have this to fall back on. Like like you have that at least, so you can continue. You can put this on your resume. So I wanted to do, like you said, have interns. Like as soon as I have the LCC, I don't know how it all works, right? I don't know. I'm figuring all this out, but at the same time, that's why I'm kind of like pretty like free about it. I just want it to be a thing. That's why I'm throwing it out there, and so people could know more about it, and hopefully want to become, can fall into the idea of Team Element and make it an esports team. But right now, we have, Team Element. I made like a PayPal account for Team Element and have some money in there, and that's what I'm focusing on right now, making it into an actual business. But I'm probably gonna do this like later on after COVID, probably, most definitely. But again, I have my family that I have to worry about too. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, if I could like influence these kids, because it's a good handful, um, and to at least go to college, because all of them, they think about their kids, they're young, so they're thinking about gaming. But someone needs to tell them that, hey, yeah, it could, you could have gaming, but I wish I had someone to tell me this, that which is kind of cool to see too, like to influence them to content create, not and they don't have to necessarily be with Team Element, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
be a part of it or know about it, and if you need to know something, like I'm here to help, and that's what I tell them all.
Yeah.
um, but yeah, we would like to, if one day officially become a legit business, and run tournaments and have merch, and go to actual like pro tournaments. And I would love, but the thing is like finding the players, which is, there's, and like and Slacks, I told him, I remember when damn, I remember when I remember when I went to go meet him, because I wanted him to be a part of Team Element. He didn't have a team, bro, and he told me no. But because he knows, like he knew that he was gonna be something big, and it hurts me, right, to talk about it, because like I would love if he would have been under my wing, like, and I could have exposed him here locally, it would have grown so much more here. Like the gaming scene would have grown so much more here. In Laredo, but he wasn't thinking about that. He's a really good kid. He's a really smart kid. He broke my heart. but it's nice to see that he's still growing, and everything, the gaming scene in Laredo is growing too. And then not only just in Laredo, like everywhere. Like now people are thinking that you can actually not necessarily I don't want people to think that they can make a living, because it's really hard, but it can be a hobby, and it's something fun that you can be like a little part-time, a little gig, at least to the very least, which is fun to do, because you're playing video games and entertaining people. But yeah, man.
Well, what I will say about the Team Element and the mentorship, I don't know if you know this, but a lot of colleges here in San Antonio have esports team. Like they also have scholarships for students that are interested in that stuff, and a lot more major universities are getting that too. They're getting scholarships for esports, and so like if they're good enough, I mean, they could get potentially scholarships and get free monies for college and whatnot.
Right, and that would be awesome.
Yeah, and I feel like maybe if you want to do that, you could actually get more information about that for your members, if they're interested, and be like, okay, well, here are all the connections that we have, and this is the stuff information we could give you if you join our team. And then obviously, I don't know, like the whole team stuff, it's very tricky because it's a lot of branding, a lot of marketing, like you said. But the major thing is branding. You have to make sure you have a contract, because like there's so many things to keep in mind with these kinds of things. If you want to go professional, that is. If you want to keep it a hobby,
and I know that's why I'm just doing it as a hobby.
Yeah,
I really understand that. But if I can be like a part of something like that, I think like it would be pretty dope, and I can like help and stuff. Like I just like to be. That's something I'd be passionate about. I just think it'd be pretty fun, even though it gets to like, it's business stuff and it gets pretty tough. But I mean, like I said, stress is stress, and things are gonna happen. But yeah, that's a great idea though. Like the reach out to like San Antonio and let them know. Well, let the kids know that there's scholarships for that. Like that would be.
I mean, Texas A&M also has, like, I think all the big colleges also have teams for a lot of, like, I know we have a LOL team. I know we also had, I think
he's talking about College Station, because he's from went to College Station.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Texas A&M University, College Station. But we have like teams for all that, and I don't know. Like if you guys have scholarships, I'm sure we have scholarships. Because even yours is a branch of ours. So I wouldn't see why not. But yeah, like I would say like checking up, like if you want to be locally here, if it's us, probably University of Texas also has some. But yeah, like I feel like right now, like now, like all this is also like colleges now see it a lot more. Like I know back when I was there, that was when they were really starting the League of Legends champions, and then that's when also like the universities like teams were barely starting, and so our like there was an esports like group at campus that it was just like, you know, it was just an organization that like gamers just join and we talk about games. But they also had like local LAN events and stuff, and then whenever they made like all the esports teams were getting popular, then they were forming the teams and stuff. But now it's been some time, so like they've recognized it a lot more.
And that's nice, and that's nice to see. It's really nice because like you said, like I could just be a resource just to help them out to get somewhere, you know, further. And that's all really I want to be, you know, be able to help to let someone, you know, get out there. And there was also another Fortnite kid. His name is Brisky. He's won some earnings. He's also he's not necessarily, like you said, like the whole team thing is like tricky. um he's not necessarily like a part of Team Element, but like he's, you know, he hangs out, and that's completely fine. Like that's fine with me. Like you know, you can go up against someone that, you know, wants to get better, and they're trying to get better, and the only way they get better is by playing with you, you know, someone that's like already made it, you know. Like and that's another thing too, like the because I remember I asked the kid Slacks if he could you know, play with these kids, you know, like at least, but he never replied to me at all, so I don't know what happened. But no, I definitely understand that. That's why I just keep it as a hobby, you know, doing it like just for fun and stuff, and just really like enjoying it, because I know like all that stuff, like to find talent there, and like you said, you can find talent anywhere. And there was talent here at one point. That's why, you know, that's why I kind of wanted to start this, but I couldn't reel them in. And also for fun too, you know, when I started doing the tournaments here locally, like it was just nice. Like now like recently, since I ran that last tournament, because like I said, I ran tournaments back then, it's just nice. And I'm pretty sure y'all have had this too, where they're like, Team Element, or I've heard it before, or iNation Gaming, didn't they do this and that? And it's just like, oh shoot, like it's nice for you to remember it.
Yeah, like literally I still get recognized. They're like, oh, you're Jay Lucio from iNation. And I'm like, and they're like, yeah, I used to go to your tournaments, man. You remember me? And I'm like, yeah, I do remember you. And then I was like, in my mind, just like, how the fuck am I supposed to remember? 6 years ago, bro. Like, how am I gonna know that? But to me, afterwards, I'm just like, oh, I guess those tournaments really had an impact for these kids, because they're not kids anymore. They're like a little bit younger than us, but they're not kids anymore. So like, I'm just like, okay, well, that's cool. But I feel like those tournaments, yeah, those are good memories. I feel like those tournaments for you, it's really good, because like what you can potentially do is that whenever you host a tournament, whoever wins, you could ask them to be part of your team. That's how you get the talent.
That's what I was.
Yeah. So they just continue doing that over and over until somebody
even if they said no, like I still let them know about Team Element, you know, or like, you know, that's it's not necessarily just like Team Element. It's like, you know, growing, you know, making it seem like, oh shoot, like, you know what I mean, like so
like
people
official
get into it. Yeah, exactly. People get into it, and that's kind of just what the idea was really. And I mean, it's pretty cool, like what it's done, and now people are making their own teams. Like there's teams here locally, and I'm just like, yes, dude, like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure there was already teams, but I never really like. I think I had seen some actually, but now well, at least now, since I guess I'm into it now, I see more. So it's kind of cool to see it grow.
Yeah.
And people doing, like I said, doing their own thing, you know. So, and it's nice to see. It's cool. It's fun.
Yeah. Do you know Rank Up? Do you know those people?
I don't know them, but I seen that they've done COD tournaments. I believe,
yeah. So little fun fact: those people were also part of iNation, but we split into two different factions. So now we're Save Point, and then those people are Rank Up. So like those are our friends.
The beef. Bro, what? That's crazy. I didn't know that. I don't know that, dude. I'm just looking at everything, and I'm not really don't know the backstories. I'm just looking at everybody have fun doing what they're doing, and that's what I like, and that's why I did this whole thing, because it's kind of cool. And I mean, it's nothing, you know. To me, I mean, not like virtually, you know, to everybody it's nothing, right? But like it's a little something to me, and that's what I like. But dude, I didn't know that y'all had beef. Damn,
Well,
bro.
it's not necessarily beef. What we say, Nick? It's not beef, right?
No, we just had some people that wanted to do something else.
Beef.
That they didn't want to do what we wanted to do.
Beef. It's all right, man. And that's another thing. People have creative differences, and and that happens. And that's the thing. Like, as long as you branch out and still keep on growing, like, just keep on doing your own thing and don't stop. You have to be like, if you really want to do this, you have to be consistent too. And that's another thing that y'all do that is really good. Like, y'all are consistent, and that I like, and it's fun to see, dude. Like, I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan of y'all stuff. So
Thank you.
But yeah.
Yeah, like, I know another Squeaky Toad, a member from Save Point. She's very concerned that we don't do enough, and I'm just telling her, why we do so much. Like, we post a lot of videos, we stream so much, and she was just telling me, she was just like, I don't know, sometimes it feels like we don't do enough. I want to do more, blah blah blah. I'm just like,
no.
Damn.
Nah, dude.
Let me catch my breath first, though. Like, holy fuck.
I know, right? No, y'all do a lot, bro. Y'all do a lot, and I mean, I don't know why she would think that, but I mean, y'all doing good. Y'all doing your own thing, and that's what it's about, right? Doing your own thing. Y'all are doing great. Hell no. Y'all need to do less. Relax. Spend time with your family.
But yeah, I feel like this is a good time to stop the podcast. I know you want to go eat, and I'm hungry too.
He's probably dying of hunger. Especially when you have it right next to you.
Yeah.
And I want it. All right.
Any last shout out? Where can people find you?
Twitch.tv/xxcudimeloludaxx Cudimeloluda. But yeah, appreciate it, guys. It was fun. It was really fun.
Thank you so much for being part of the podcast. So yeah.
Thank you.
Hopefully we can have you again, and hopefully we grow. We continue growing. We both continue growing, and then we could just talk about all our different adventures that we had. So
throughout the thing.
Hell yeah, brother.
I appreciate you guys. Later.
We'll catch you guys at the next save point. See ya.
Bye.
Later.